afternoon, everyone. Here is my first video. I'm beginning my Camino. In just a moment, I'm going to show you exactly what I'm taking with me. Oh, time for a rest. So as you can see, I'll be taking walking poles with me. The beauty of the walking poles is they'll be doing extra duty. Not only will they help me give me support during my walking, but one of them will be used on my tent, single pole that I need for the tent, and the other one we'll be using as a selfie stick and also as a boom, so that will be working out very well. Beyond that, as far as media is concerned, I'll have my laptop in my backpack. In here I will have not only the camera that is going right now, it'll be right inside here, but I'll have another backup, a small guitar that I got from Walmart for $50. So if anything happens, I'm not going to lose a lot of sleep. So from there, this is how this all comes off fairly easily. Now we have to get into everything that's in here. First of all, water. I have 2 of these. They're both 1 liter bottles, one on either side. The other one's still at home. We get into the top section. An awful lot of little stuff in here. Sewing kit. On top of the sewing kit, washcloth. Of course, right on top, have to have my poncho. Big enough not only for me, but also my pack. So I don't have to really use a pack cover, which really never keeps the straps dry. But with a poncho, everything stays dry. One type of tape for my feet as and when I need it, and another type of tape as well, and also everything else that goes with the tape first aid kit. On top of the first aid kit, just a little laundry bag, something that'll fit into any nook or cranny, and that's the top compartment. Now, the top lid also has an underside compartment, which has a breathable section. Now, in the breathable section, I have my headlamp, as well as a small hand lamp for much smaller lighting areas. This is so that I don't disturb people inside the refugios at night. With the big headlamp, you could do that. You don't want to go through derision, etc. And this is just a little backup light as well. So that's all of the upper. Now, for the lower compartment, there's quite a bit of stuff in here, of course. Well, don't tell me I forget how to do this. There we go. In and out. Just think of the easy way. Now, first of all, this is a hobo roll. If I were to take it apart, I can show you that actually it goes all the way through. There's no bottom to this. There's a little flap that I can use for the bottom, but I don't need to. And inside, lengthwise, there are 5 radial sections so that I can put all my clothes in there, all my personal stuff, whatever I need. And then there's also a means of strapping it up and compressing it. So it becomes not only a pack, but also a compression bag. Hobo roll, very popular. Now, not going to tear this apart though. This is my cook set. I have a wood stove as well as an alcohol stove. I'd rather be doing that too. However, there's also an alcohol stove in here, a 1.5 liter pot with a lid and a cup. And also my flint and steel is in here for starting everything. And everything also comes with an insulated cover so that I can keep stuff warm. Beyond that big purse you always see me carrying around, well, I'm going with a small one this time. And this is going to have most of my stuff in it when I am not wearing the pack and I'm out wandering someplace in one of the cities of Europe. Now, I debated on this one, but I'm taking a thermarest because I do have the tent and the sleeping bag in here as well. I thought about purchasing a thermarest in Europe, but this one does fit in. If I get down to the 11th hour, which is only 10 days away right now before I leave, this is going to be the first expendable, and I'll find something in Europe to replace it. But at this point I want to take this one. Why buy another one, right? This is also a pack towel. So this is made out of microfibers so that it dries very quickly. And this is going to be my bath towel. Next is the one that gave me a little bit of a surprise because I thought it would be a lot smaller, but it isn't. This is my Lynx pack. And I've packed it down about as tight as I can get it, and it's good for 40 degrees Fahrenheit. That will do me in a refugio or in my tent. And ultimately at the bottom, this is my tent. So that is just about everything. On the pack there is this nice long pouch, and that is where my mom's ashes are going to be. I've got a long cookie tin, believe it or not. It's about this high, about this wide, and it's about this long, and just enough room for her remains to go in here. And also it keeps it very accessible for when I want to distribute some of those ashes on the way. So, beyond that, that's about everything. There is going to be toilet paper. There will be toilet paper. There's also a scoop. I'm taking a small scoop so that I can bury what I have to bury. And when the time comes I feel I need to get bags, then I'll get bags and I'll bag it and throw it out wherever I need to. It's about being conscious. And the other thing that is missing here, which I'll be packing last, is a Bible. This, after all, is going to be a pilgrimage. And St. James only has 5 chapters, so the New Testament is going to get a good workout during the time that I'm walking. Anyways, that's the first one. I'm always open to questions. I hope you enjoyed this first video, and I hope the quality will improve as time goes on. Thanks so much. How are you tonight?